Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the meeting of the Merrillville Town Council for today, Tuesday, August 26th at 6:35 p.m. Judge Velasco, would you lead us in the pledge tonight, please?
Let us pray. Father, we thank you for the grace again to be able to gather with our council. We thank you for the wisdom, O God, of our chief and our presidents and all those who are serving. We ask that you would give them the grace to collaborate and to share the good deeds that are to be put forth for the city. We thank you for the protection, O God, of our children during school. We thank you for the police officers, O God, who you will keep safe, keep them from hurt, harm, and danger. Give them the wisdom and the grace, O God, to catch criminals and protect us as we continue to serve in the city. Bless this meeting, give them, O God, solutions for challenges and problems. We ask that you would do this, Father, in Jesus' name, and we all said, amen.
Amen. Let's remain standing for a moment of silence, please. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Clerk Treasurer January, would you call the roll? Council, please.
Yes, Mr. President.
Can you do that this evening, sir?
Oh, yeah,
During the meeting?
I can't believe I left my little agenda in my office.
Uh-oh.
But we're good. All right, Vice President Neal.
Here.
Councilwoman Haynes Edwards.
Present.
Councilwoman Chandler Felton.
Present.
Councilwoman Uselak. Councilman Pettit.
Here.
Councilwoman Hardaway.
Here.
President Bella.
Here.
Six present, one absent.
I did hear from Matt Lake, Sheila Shine, and Councilwoman Uselak that they will not be in attendance tonight. They're all ill, so wish them speedy recovery. And I'm assuming that our town manager, Michael Griffin, is watching us from home where he's recovering. He did start working this week, working from home, so we wish him a speedy recovery. Moving on tonight to the petitions, communications, acknowledgements, and remonstrations, the employee of the month for August. Mr. January.
Employee of the month.
Yes, sir. Did I say that? I did say that, right?
This is gonna be.
I thought I said it wrong.
This is just one of those nights. I forgot all my.
We're just getting started too, Eric.
Yeah, we're trying to break a record. All right. So employee of the month happens to be in the clerk treasurer's office. And I am really privileged to have a great team in the clerk treasurer's office. But tonight, we want to recognize one of the people in the clerk treasurer's office that is just absolutely outstanding. And that is Angela Lewis. So would you please come up? And I am not going to, Angie didn't pay me to write any of this. This is all true. So Angie is dynamite, and I'm just going to read what I wrote. Angie is and always has been nothing but a blessing to the town of Merrillville. She is 100% dependable and a team player. If you give her a task, you will not only get it done, but it would also exceed your expectations. She is kind and always greets everyone with a warm smile, is a natural problem solver, and is extremely detailed. She sticks to the rules and is perfect for the role and position that she plays in the clerk treasurer's office. In addition to these attributes, from my first day in office, she has always been a great advisor. When I have asked her for an opinion, she has always told me the truth, and I sincerely appreciate it. Angie is our Employee of the Month for these reasons and many more.
Thank you.
Moving on to congratulations, Angie. You can give that to her. Okay.
All right.
Moving on tonight to public comments. If you have a public comment, please approach the podium, and we allow 3 minutes for those. Seeing none, moving on tonight to the consent agenda, we have the accounts payable register voucher approval for August 26th, the approval of the town council meeting minutes of August 12th.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Mr. Pettit with a second by Councilor Neal for approval of consent agenda. Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? That motion carries. Moving on tonight to standing committee reports, budget and finance. Councilor Neal.
Thank you, President Bella. We just completed a budget and finance meeting this evening, and we are scheduling another one for a tentative date for September 3rd on Wednesday.
Great.
And that's all.
Council Affairs, Councilman Pettit.
No report.
Personnel Policy and Employee Benefits, Councilor Hardaway.
Thank you, President Bella. We do have some postings available. We have one for we actually have two for the Parks Department, one for a community events manager. I'll let Jerry elaborate on the job description for that, as well as a recreation attendant. I'll let him also go through the job description, and if you are qualified and you meet the requirements, please feel free to apply. There's also a position in the clerk treasurer's office for an admin assistant.
Correct.
So if you read the job description and you meet the qualifications for that position, please feel free to go on merrillville.in.gov, go under the HR Human Resource tab and apply for those. Also, they should be found on our Merrillville app, Town of Merrillville app. Please download the Town of Merrillville app and look at those job postings, and if you meet the qualifications, please apply. Postings will close in 2 weeks from today. So you have a very short window in which to apply. That concludes my report.
Thank you. I'll let you keep the floor and talk about the public safety, Ms. Hardaway.
No report, Mr. President.
Moving on to elections, public relations, and town beautification, Councilor Neal.
No report, President Bella.
I do have a question for you, though. I wasn't able to attend last Friday night, but who actually won that Merrillville versus Andrean Battle of Broadway football game? Do you not, anyone know?
That's a great question. 'Cause I didn't attend either.
Can Sean Pettit answer
One-
that question? Sean, can you answer that
Is
for us?
Dave Fishker in the audience? for
Sean
the
Pettit,
baseball
can you answer that?
championship trophies? It was 41-14 for the record.
What school won was that, please?
That was the 5A Merrillville Pirates against the 2A Andrean 59ers.
You are so,
See that? This side, this side is, we're up north.
yeah.
Believe me, all our money went up there.
Exactly.
We know who Broadway belongs
Okay, well,
to.
thank you for that. I figured one of you guys would know who won. So congratulations, Merrillville, on that win.
Class of what, 75, Mr. Bell? 73?
Yes, I was, 575.
All right now.
Anything else, Ms. Neal?
No, that's actually it.
Economic Development, Councilor Pettit.
We had a brief RDC meeting this evening to pass the consent agenda, but in speaking with Mr. Svetnoff, it appears that we're proceeding with closing on the fire station property, the 6 acres on Colorado. So to Leona and Shauna, and I know Keisha I already talked to, I'm going to try and schedule a meeting when Joe has the settlement statement. We'll have to approve that allocation in a public meeting, and then have Angie and Joanna and Eric's office wire the money to Community
Community title.
Title. So we'll get that taken care of next week, hopefully.
Mr. Pettit, do you want to touch on the tour that we saw Monday at noon at the new?
Yes, the new hotel used to be Norwood Inn and Suites, and Shauna and Rick and I went out there along with Sheila. Mr. Riley was out there taking photos. Thank you, Chaz. They've done an outstanding job renovating. They've renovated, did he say how many rooms he's done so far in the first phase?
I think it's the whole.
Mostly the lower
The
level.
lower level, he's got the upper level, and the upper level was in pretty bad shape that he's still working on. It is a Clarion Hotel, which is a national chain. Very
Choice.
nice.
Choice Hotel.
Choice Hotels, I'm sorry, Choice. Very nice renovation that he did on that first level. Redid the exercise room, the lobby, the pool, and then a variety of different rooms and configurations. Looks very impressive.
Hopefully he can acquire some other hotels in and around that area.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the plan, and you can look
Yeah.
at those pictures on the Merrillville Town page as
It
well.
makes me think about, I mean, look at what's possible. That place was actually closed by our fire department for safety reasons. And I
Yep.
know that, I think the chief's been working on the other hotels in town, some of the worst ones. Chief, do you want to update us on where we are with that?
Sure, yes, Mr. President. What's been happening is since we were able to get the ordinance out that we got for the excessive police calls for service, we've been making sure we address all these hotels that are the major violators. And just to give you an idea, some of these hotels have generated less than 5 or 6 calls for the year, while others have generated over 100. So there's a huge difference between the two. Therefore, I'm thankful that we got that ordinance finally in play, and now we're actually utilizing it.
Very good,
That's
thank you,
good to
Chief.
take care of the bad actors.
Yeah.
I think that they spent 2.1 million so far on renovations. So that's a nice redevelopment project for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sean. Moving on to utility liaison.
No
Councilor
report.
Chandler Felton. Okay.
No report, President Bello.
Parks, Recreation, and Dean and Barbara White Community Center. Mr. Pettit.
Thank you, Mr. President. Again, we will have our monthly meeting Thursday night at 5 o'clock up in the Mike Anderson Event Center of the Dean and Barbara White Community Center. Jerry, I'll get with you tomorrow on the agenda. I know we've all been kind of focusing on the upcoming budget. You worked with Trista. We've got some issues there. We got to talk about where we're at with the flooring, and obviously the ongoing sponsorships that are going to be coming up here in next year. So I'll give you a call, or we can email each other and get a list of what you want to talk about Thursday night.
Great. Moving on tonight to special committees, abandoned and blighted properties. Counselor Shi.
Thank you, President Bella. I have nothing to report at this time.
Special town projects, Mrs. Neal.
Yes, we will start planning our fall town projects coming up soon, so stay tuned for information for our trunk or treat and our Christmas tree lighting, and that's all.
Very good. Semi-quincentennial committee, Counselor Shi.
Thank you, President Bella. I do have residents who have started emailing their interest in being on the committee. Again, if you want to be a part of the committee, please email me at shedwards@merrillville.in.gov. And that is all.
Very good. Moving on tonight to department and commission reports, Parks and Recreation.
Yes, thank you. Upcoming activities, adult and youth volleyball. We have basketball skills camp going on Monday and Thursday. That started yesterday. We have line dancing still, stepping class on Wednesdays. We have a paint and sip event, non-alcoholic, August 29th, and a heels dancing class every Wednesday. So to touch on what Counselor Hardaway brought up about the two positions, the recreation attendant is actually the front desk attendant position that we've had open, but changed the name, same job description, except for added a couple different areas around the center so that we can have an attendant in different areas so we can utilize more of the facility now that we have access to more of the facility. The community events manager position is generally a project manager that will work on different events that we can generate some revenue for from ideation to completion, working on festivals, fairs, different clubs, trips, and activities throughout the year, different tournaments and showcases that we have ran through the facility but haven't really we've been the second bystander to. So I see that we can utilize this position to be the person who benefits most from some of the things that we already run in the center, but we would be running these activities. And it's also something we got in the 5-year master plan, some feedback about things that the community wants to see. So we'll be able to complete that task as well. So other than that, that's all I have.
Thank you, Jerry. We jumped around a bit here. Northern Indiana Regional Planning Commission, Ms. Hardaway.
I will defer my report until the next meeting.
Okay. Lake County Solid Waste Management District, our representative is Mrs. Neal.
Thank you, President Bella. Our next meeting is scheduled for the September the 18th. And there will be, there are 2 more Lake County hazardous waste collections. The next one is September the 20th, and that's at Hammond Public Works. I don't have that time, but I'll have it for the next meeting, so I have plenty enough time to get that announcement out. But there are just one left in September and one left in October, and that will conclude all for this year. So I'll give more updated information on those dates and locations and whether or not they'll have paper shredding available with those 2 last dates at the next meeting.
Thank you. The Shared Ethics Entity, Ms. Hardaway.
No report at this time.
Anything from Fire Territory, Mrs. Neal or Ms. Hardaway?
We had a meeting today, and it was just to approve the fire station's,
Bid,
bids.
Yeah.
That Corps sent out, so that project can get going on the south end of town. So that is what we did today.
Very
It is moving along,
Okay.
and they look to, I guess, break ground next March. All goes
Yeah.
well.
I think that was the date, yeah, March of next year.
Excellent. Clerk Treasurer's Office, Mr. January.
Yes, Mr. President. All right, so I have a summary of basically the cash flows and outflows that we've had through June the 30th. So through June, the town collectively has collected over $41,148,759.19. Some charges for services, we had $1,774,262.15. Charges for fines, forfeitures, and fees, $283,784.46. Licenses and permits, I'd like to do a comparative number on this, just to see where we're at compared to last year, but we had $973,139.45 through June 30th. And then just in terms of expenditures, I mean, that's not all of the receipts, because it's a category called other receipts, which could include borrowings and things like that, which is not truly revenue, but it is a cash inflow. It was $16,274,442.93, and then taxes and intergovernmental transfers, $21,843,130.20. And skipping to the outflows, $37,734,192.41. The bulk of that was through personnel services, which is the same in most businesses, which is close to 50%, $17,265,700.92. And debt service, $4,508,200.46. And that basically showed that we had an increase in fund balance of $3,414,566.78. And our budget was at this period was just slightly over about 2.33%, which means we were paying attention to our money, which what the town council is very good at doing. And then cash balance at the end of that period was $50,655,435. And that concludes my report for today.
Thank you, sir. Moving on tonight to the Police Department report, Chief Nusis.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'll just kind of pick up where we left off earlier when we were talking about it. It was actually part of my chief's report for tonight. Reference these excessive police calls and excessive fire calls. This is going to be something we're going to continue to crack down on all the bad actors. And it's not going to be just in hotels. It's going to be in some of these areas where we have some of these group homes that are completely out of control. Some of these rehab centers. Any violator that continuously facilitates an environment that they cannot control and that requires police services, we're going to start paying them extra attention. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that they know that they only get 3 per quarter. If they violate that any further, they're going to receive tickets. The next topic, we got the traffic unit, I'm proud to say, will be going live September 15th. So we will have a 2-man traffic unit. And I'll be more correct on it. You'll have 1 man, 1 female on it. And they're going to be focusing on all traffic and accidents going forward. So we have heard the people's concerns throughout the town, and everybody had a concern with the traffic violations that were being committed. So this will give at least 2 officers time to focus only on traffic. So we will hit all the problem areas that we have, and any other areas that might become a problem later on, we'll address those as well. And finally, I got the self-defense, the women's self-defense, October 8th, Wednesday. It's going to be from 5 to 8 at the Dean and Barbara White Center. We encourage everybody to come on out, all the females to come on out, all the women to come on out and learn a little bit on how to protect yourself, get away safe. So again, that'll be on Wednesday, October 8th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Dean and Barbara White Center. And that concludes my report.
And I got that on my app, by the way, today. It just came through.
All right.
And I've attended that in the past, and it's a very, very good course to offer to females free. So kudos. Mr. King, Street Department, please.
First of all, let me wish Mr. Griffin a speedy recovery since he's probably watching this. I don't know which camera he's in, but do that. So we've been really busy. We've been doing asphalt patching, certain areas in town, 73rd Avenue, Whitcomb Street, Merrillville Road. We've been focusing on some bad spots in those areas. We've also continued with the parks maintenance. We've done a bunch of clearing on the bike path with overhung trees. That's all cleaned up. The town beautification, we continually work on that every single day. The growing season or the planting season will be coming to an end here soon, so that's going to free up some of our staff. I also want to mention the branch pickup. So branch pickup for residents to set branches out is August 29th is the last day to set branches out. At that time, we'll run through the town. We'll continually run through the town to pick up everybody's branches. We will field verify every location, and we're going to send a map to Chaz every day of the areas we get done to let residents know that we're done and we're not coming back. We always end up with a lot of stragglers. You picked mine up and not my neighbors and this. Well, we're gonna eliminate that. We're gonna field verify every street, and we'll let Chaz know every day where we're at, so we won't be going back. And that's all I've got.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay.
You're sitting in the chair, Linda. Do you have a report for us from admin? You sit in the chair, you've got a report.
You have to stand up too, like Mike.
Oh, my goodness, I can't even compete with that, no. And they can probably find that branch information out on our mobile app as
Yeah, I didn't promote the app, I'm sorry.
you gotta
Yeah,
get that in there.
Look at the app.
You should have the staff report in front of you for the month. Our media officer, Chaz, asked me to share some information. Reminder that for senior citizens, we still have a bunch of 30-day passes for the bus. It's senior citizens and disabled. All you got to do is come into administration with your ID to prove of age and such. And we'll make a copy, give you your pass. You can only get one a month. So if you go through it and there's still some left, you can always call me or come in and get one. Also, Project Fire Buddies will be having their first fundraiser. It's going to be a scavenger hunt, 21 and up, on October 25th. I believe it's based out of Slovak Club. There will be more information on, of course, the Merrillville app and the town website. Is that all? Is that it? And that's it. That concludes my reports.
Linda, will you get me that artwork for Fire Buddies so we can
Yes.
post it on the space available boards?
Oh, thank you.
And let's
Yes.
get it to Sheila, too, so she can share it with the electronic
The
boards.
electronic
around town.
boards, yeah.
Yeah, send that to Brenda. We could, I don't know. if-
Thank you, Linda.
No, we can make something to put on it.
Well, okay, sure.
Nicely done, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Linda.
Moving on tonight to general orders, we have ordinance 25-25. It's an ordinance of the town of Merrillville appropriating additional monies within the fire protection territory, operating and cumulative fire equipment fund. See the amounts there listed. To cover overtime, repair parts, constructional services, and equipment. Does anybody would like to make a motion for
I'll make a
approval?
motion to approve ordinance
Thank you, Mrs. Neal.
2025-25.
Is there a
I'll
second? Counselor Shi. That was cute.
Yeah.
Open for discussion. Hearing no discussion, Mr. January, would you call the roll, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Vice President Neal,
Yes.
Councilwoman Haynes Edwards,
Aye.
Councilwoman Chandler Felton,
Aye.
Councilman Pettit,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hardaway,
Yes.
President Bella,
Aye.
6 in favor.
6 in favor, motion carries. Moving on tonight to second reading ordinances, we have ordinance 25-17. It's an ordinance to amend Chapter 13.5 of the Merrillville Municipal Code, establishing and revising of fees and charges for the Parks and Recreation Department.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Leona. And Counselor Shi for a second. Of approval for ordinance 25-17 on second reading. I think this has been massaged back and forth a little bit, right, Mr. Pettit?
Yes, it has.
This is the final iteration, I believe, that was at our chairs tonight.
Yes.
Okay. Questions or comments on the motion? Hearing none. Mr. January, roll call.
Sure, Mr. President. Vice President Neal,
Yes.
Councilwoman Haynes Edwards,
Aye.
Councilwoman Chandler Felton,
Aye.
Councilman Pettit,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hardaway,
Yes.
President Bella,
Aye.
6 in favor.
6 in favor, motion carries. We do have one resolution tonight, Resolution 25-34. It authorizes the temporary interfund loan or transfer pursuant to Indiana Code of the Indiana Code to support cash flow. This is for cash flow purposes for the budget.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Pettit, seconded by, was it Leona?
Sure. Pick one.
For approval. Any questions or discussion?
I just wanted to mention, President Bella, that I believe they get like $2 per case, and I believe some of this money was being used to pay salaries in the past. So in order for them to repay this, I don't know how many thousands of people they have to pay to actually see. Maybe it's something that we can figure out if we can, I don't know, maybe just give them a gift to get rid of this, because we're going to keep rolling this over every single year where they don't have enough money to repay it. And we'll just have to continue to do this resolution. But I don't know.
I think eventually they're going to start paying back a little bit each time, so
I just
it's
want,
just a proper way when you do a loan.
sure, I understand.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. There's no old business or new business tonight. I will announce that the next town council meeting is September 9th at 6:30. Mr. Pettit, do you want to announce your meeting coming up?
I want to make sure that Joe is satisfied with the settlement statement, Mr. President, so I'll run that through Angie and Joanna.
Okay.
And then we also need Leona, since Sheila's ill, see if there's going to be a September Plan Commission. It's not on here, and I don't know if we have petitions.
I don't think we do, but they could come.
It's always first and third.
Okay.
Any objection to adjourning?
So moved.
We will adjourn.
Second. Third, fourth,
New record.
fifth.